Hey everyone, I am back after a long hiatus. I decided to jump on and make a quick video because I was so excited. I made a birthday purchase for myself last week. It is a Poshmark mystery makeup box, and about once a year I buy one of these makeup boxes from the same seller on Poshmark. They just do a phenomenal job. No! My cat is trying to get the little peanut stuffers from the box. I think she tries to eat these. Anyway, so I went on Poshmark. I go to the same seller. I will put the seller's handle right here on the screen so you can look them up if you're interested in also doing this. What I love about this seller is that they have makeup. It's a mystery box, of course, like you never know what you're gonna get, but it's always choices that are like from luxury brands or like new and exciting, or things that maybe I had eyeballed and maybe wouldn't have bought, but because it's on this, discounted rate box, it feels more rewarding. So she offers boxes that range from, I think, $99 or from like $100 to like $300, and the value of each one is double what the cost is. So the one I chose, I believe, I'll put here on the screen, I think I did the $150 worth a value of $300. And so I'm gonna open this. I just unboxed it, and when you open it up, she does such a good job at stuffing it with all of like the things to prevent any damage in transit. And she is also very good at shipping really quickly on time. So anyways, it's a great experience. In the past, I've only done this, once a year, so maybe things have changed since last year, but she'll usually include a little envelope. Oh, here it is. Maybe in this case there's two, but in one it'll say like the price list, so she will make a list of everything you got and what it cost, so that you get like a breakdown of, the value that you paid for, basically. So, okay, I'm digging in through the little peanuts. And let's see, right on top is this little well-packaged little goodie bag. Let's see what's in here. Oh, I should also mention, she does offer an option that if you make a purchase of one of her boxes that's $150 or more, you can request complexion items. You just have to send her like a private message with some of your foundation shades for reference. And in the past, like, she has surprised me with like some of the best stuff. So, so right away we have here the Charlotte Tilbury. That makes me think of Teresa is Dead, a YouTuber who like does a ton of makeup reviews, but she has this little voice that she puts on. Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Luxury Palette Color Coded Eyeshadow in the shade Uptown Girl. Cool. I don't know what this is gonna look like. I'm excited though. It's probably, my guess for Uptown Girl is gonna be like golds and browns, like bronzy. Okay, here's a little compact, very sleek. Let's open it up. Ooh, it's more of like a gunmetal, silvery, smoky palette. Beautiful. I actually don't have too many cool tones in my collection, so I'm excited. That's great. Next up, we have the second little package. Something I've done in the past when I've ordered boxes from her is like, maybe I like 90% of everything she's gifted, and then like the 10% of the things I can resell myself on Poshmark, so that way it's like going to someone who is going to use it. Ooh la la! So here we have a Natasha Denona product. This is Natasha Denona Luxe Glam Compact Quad Eyeshadow Palette. So another quad eyeshadow palette. Interesting. Oh, more interesting. It says on top cool, which is perplexing considering the other one was cool. Whoa. Maybe I'm having a cool girl summer. Okay. On the back, it's giving me like Maybelline vibes. I used to have this like little tiny like oh, maybe it was CoverGirl eyeshadow palette. It came with like 3 colors, and like this color was for this part and this color was for this part, and I loved it, and I would try to follow it exactly every time. Ooh, this packaging is very eye-catching. Has like this shimmery, it actually looks a lot like the little one that I got from my last mystery box. This is like that little pinky one that I had gotten. That one was from Beautylish. Okay, let's see. Ooh, la la. These are actually stunning. Like, I thought the Charlotte Tilbury were beautiful, but these are like, mwah. They have a little bit of a browniness to it. They're almost neutral. Like, they don't lean super, super gray charcoal. Ooh, okay, wow. Well, that's amazing. Since I don't really buy makeup as much as I used to, I feel like buying these mystery boxes is just a really fun way for me to like get inspired without feeling like, you know, I'm getting like, I don't know, in my mind, I have makeups categorized like, oh, like that's like my chore of a makeup, like my mascara that I wear all the time, or like my lip balm I wear all the time. Those, you know, aren't really as exciting and fun. So like this is a way for me to like, you know, let loose and try stuff I don't normally try. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, so this was the next one. This is the NARS, the Multiple. I remember these from when I worked at Sephora. These are like a thick stick, and they're supposed to be like for cheek, for lip, and for eye, like an all-in-one. Interesting, the color on the top is like this, almost like a cool tone pink. Are we doing just like a cool tone box? That's fun. Okay, let's open this up. Options. So here it is, little chubby stick. And, oh, interesting. It's got kind of like a lilac-y color to it. Maybe it's hard to read, but it's like it's a baby pink with almost like a gray undertone. I don't have a blush like this. I don't know if I've ever had a blush like this. Ooh, see? This is why you try it out. Because sometimes you need someone else to buy for you and choose the things you wouldn't normally choose. I don't know. At least that's where I'm at in my life right now. Okay, next little goodie. Cute. Ooh, it's a twofer. We have here the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glider Shadow Stick. Cool. This kind of gives me like Bobbi Brown vibes with like those, you know, those like long wear shadow sticks that have like the little thing. I mean, just based on this packaging. But my gripe with the Bobbi Brown one is that like the lid slips off with like a breath of air. Okay, so here is the Anastasia. Very sleek black packaging. That lid feels very secure. Ooh, it's kind of like a, wait, what was the color? Champagne ice. I was like, this is like a champagne color. It's a little pink with like a silveriness to it. Okay. I like totally see like an ensemble coming together with like the cool tone blush, a little like smoky gray in the crease, and then like a little sparkly champagne ice on the lid. I thought there was, so in that same little bundle is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Sculpt Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. Interesting. I kind of forgot that Anastasia like branched out into other eye products. Ooh, this is like a very like girthy tube. Okay, wait, let me show you. Okay, for reference, here is just like a drugstore like Essence brand mascara. Here is like an Urban Decay mini size mascara, and then here is the Anastasia. I'm trying to give you like the cylinder differences. Interesting. I haven't bought myself like a different mascara in a while actually. Ooh, I really like this kind of head. It gives me like MAC Giga Lash Extended Play vibes. Ooh, it smells good. It has like that new mascara smell. Okay, I'm really excited about this. Okay, we have like the whole eye look coming together. You could probably even take that Anastasia Champagne Ice and like do a little bit on the like lower lash for like a really dazzling look. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think this one fell out. All right, so next is this little bundle. In here, ooh, we have Chanel Rouge Coco Balm, the hydrating, beautifying, tinted lip balm and natural charm, shade number 914. I've never owned any Chanel makeup actually. I once gifted it to a former boss because I knew she loved Chanel, but I've never bought it for myself. Okay, we have a little white tube, very sleek, very compact. Oh, it has kind of like a brownie color to it because the color says natural charm. That doesn't really give away like what kind of tone it is, but it says it's a hydrating balm, so I bet it's very sheer and just kind of gives that like Clinique, you know what I'm talking about, that honey you know, that Clinique one that everyone loves. Cool. Okay, that's lovely. I could see that going well with like a neutral eye look. Okay, in the same package we have the Clarins. This here is the Lip Comfort Oil in number 3. I think I love these. Oh, number 3 is cherry, kind of like a hot pink. These, from what I remember, they're just like this kind of chunky tube with this oil, and it has like this really nourishing honey like texture. Okay, whoa, it's not. I mean, that doesn't quite look like this, but you know how makeup packaging is. Okay, ooh, this would be like a really beautiful nail polish too. Anyways, with these, I feel like the color looks more intense in here, and then once you put it on, it's more like a wash. Ooh, I'm excited because these are actually super comfy, and they just feel like amazing. I'm excited. Okay, I think I might be on the last, if not the second to last item. Yes, I think this is, okay, last item, here we go. Now, like I said earlier, I did request complexion items. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. I wasn't like, oh, it's gonna be in here. But I think because like the blush is a complexion item technically, that would complement like fair skin, so I do think that's appropriate. Okay, so in this last little box, ooh, we have another Charlotte Tilbury product. Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Glow Primer. Ooh, I've actually never tried this. I've seen it online. It says you can wear it under foundation, over foundation for radiant finish, or on its own. I bet this would look really nice if you had like a really like minimal girl look and you just wanted like a natural radiance. Okay, so here is what the tube looks like. It's like a squeezy bottle, plastic, not hard. Probably really good for travel. And I bet this would look really good, like even like a little bit on the shoulder or like on the décolletage. Cute. Okay, it does say it's an instant soft focus, so I wonder if that means it has a little bit of like a mattifying effect to it. Okay, the last thing that was in that packaging. Ooh, this is the Giorgio Armani. The Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Concealer. Ooh, I've never tried this actually. The Sephora I worked at, we didn't have an Armani, what did we call those? Gondola, or end cap. So, Perfect Glow Concealer. Okay. I am super picky with concealer. Like, I don't have a lot of darkness under my eyes, but I do have a lot of like creasingness. I usually like a little brightening with like a super, super lightweight texture. That's my preference. And if anything, sometimes I'll just bring my like complexion up a little closer because I don't have like too much color correcting to do. Ooh, fancy. Oh, and this is in the color 1.5. That's what this one looks like. For a concealer, it's like pretty chunky. Ooh, okay, I'm actually really interested. I remember the luminous silk like phenomenon that went on back in like 2018. I had actually never tried that foundation either, but people were raving about it. I should say people who have like amazing skin were raving about it because it just looked like, you know, I just woke up this way kind of thing, like my natural skin. So I'm really, really jazzed about this. Okay, so like I said, I think that's everything. So now to the envelope. Price list. So the ABH mascara retails for $26. The Armani concealer, $42. The Chanel lip balm, $50. Holy moly. The Clarins lip oil, $32. The Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow primer, $55. Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting that. The Natasha Quad, $48. The Charlotte Quad, $58. The NARS Lip Cheek Multiple, $40. And oh, okay. I was like, wait a second. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 items, comes to a total of $351. I paid $150. And on top of that, I got, she did not account for it, but the little like eye stick from Anastasia, she actually likes to throw in an extra thing for free. So this was my extra. It doesn't say how much it was, but yeah, that's awesome. Yay. So yeah, it really feels like, you know, you're getting a steal. Like if you had bought all of this, you would have paid so much more. Okay, so now that I'm opening up the other envelope, it says, thank you so much for shopping with me again. Your $149 mystery box is totaled approximately $351. And then it says here the ABH Shadow Stick is a free gift. XOX Amy. Awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. This was amazing. Truly, like, not one thing disappointed. And this is pretty much how I feel every year when I indulge in this mystery box. Her boxes are like in limited supply and they're not always available. You have to wait until like certain days when they're like ready. And then she has a limited quantity. So it's like a, you know, first come, first serve kind of thing. I highly recommend her specifically. I've never tried from anyone else on Poshmark. And I think it's because it's consistent, quality, fun, exciting, and it makes me feel inspired to like sit down and just like have a really good time with makeup, which you know, for a birthday gift for myself, I love it. So anyways, thank you for spending time with me. If you're interested, let me know if you want me to try everything on from this haul, from this mystery box, and I would love to try it on. I think that's part of the fun is like, you know, spending a morning, like tomorrow is Saturday for me and I have the day off. Maybe I'll like sit down after I do all my chores and just like put on a movie and, you know, have a good time. So it was so good to sit down and film. I hope you are doing well and I'll see you soon. Bye.